what's going on, guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's me, Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you are new, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post new stuff, and if it resonates, shoot me a thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. Thank you guys for all that y'all do. Thank you for the likes, shares, subscribes, donations. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for booking readings with me. And if you want to book a reading, my email's in the description as well, but I will never message you, so just be careful of scammers, guys. As always, take these messages with a grain of salt. If it's not your vibe, you can do what you gotta do. Watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. You don't have to be here. Okay, regardless of if this reading doesn't resonate with you, if you absolutely hated it, move on with your life, okay? Don't waste your energy. But it's always my intention that it feels like personal. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about, what about you do people fear? What do people fear when it comes to you? Okay, why do people fear you? So we have, or why do you instill fear in others? Okay. We have 3 piles today, and you can choose more than one pile if you feel called to. We have pile number 1, which is the Awakened Tarot. Pile number 2, which is the Under the Sea Tarot. And pile number 3, which is the Disney Villains Tarot. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the pile that you picks, baby. Bye. Hey, what's going on, pile 1? It's me, Drea. And this is the Theowlsintuition. Drea. Okay, what? If you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post new stuff. And if it resonates, shoot me a thumbs up or comment to let me know how or why. Okay, keep your comments respectfully. Okay, thank you. And if it doesn't resonate, you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Just do whatever makes you happy, because at the end of the day, you don't have to be here. I'm an acquired taste, and I may not resonate for you, and that's okay. I resonate for those who I'm meant to resonate for. You feel me? Yeah. All right, let's get into it. What is pile number 1's current energy to let them know if this is their pile? Oh, it's fast and in a hurry. I love this. I fucking love this. Okay. I heard someone could be booking a trip. You just recently booked a trip, or you want to book a trip, okay? There's big emphasis on you getting into a new flow, okay? You're going to be fully immersing yourself into your body. You're going to be getting out of your head, getting more present, getting more grounded, okay? Some kind of wish is becoming granted for you as well. But I feel like emotionally, you were drowning in your emotions, okay? You were purging heavily, which kind of tracks with the astrology. So, yeah, King of Cups. That wasn't in the King of Cups. I said King of Cups, but then the 6 of Swords. Big emphasis on travel. Because with the suitcase, you might be traveling, moving, okay? Maybe you wish to travel or something like that, and that's going to be coming through, okay? You could be going on a trip, unexpected trip with some friends. What is this wish granted? Damn, that shit shot over there. Okay, maybe it's for work. You might be traveling or moving for work. It could be a work trip. Maybe you're taking a vacation from work. Okay, yeah, 333, hello. But 3 of Cups. So it could be either you're traveling for work or you're traveling for others. You could be going to a retreat. Maybe you just came back from a retreat. There's some kind of shift, okay, where you purged, right? Every time I travel or go to a retreat or go on a retreat, it always happens that I come back transformed and I quantum leap. So, it's always good to build community and to build with like-minded individuals and kind of reconnect in nature and, talk and receive different perspectives that you can take little nuggets from. And that's what I feel like you're either going to step into, head towards. There's been a block in your creativity. There's been a block in your relationships. There's been a block in your emotions, right? Even a block in your money. And the truth shall be revealed in regards to what you need to let go of in order to call in your happiness, and where you need to let down your boundaries and let down the rigidity that you might be going through in your life, right? You're going to be getting some kind of abundance, though, because especially if it's like you want to go travel, you want to book a trip, but you was nervous, or you're like, damn, I don't have the funds to do that, right? And you're going on vacation soon, right, from your job or something like that, or you just are an independent contractor and you have the freedom to go on vacation when you want and stuff. But it's like, because of the healing that you've done and the work that you put in, you're going to get some kind of destined trip coming soon. And it's going to feel like a wish granted, okay? And it might not even be in the way that you expected or wanted, but it's the way that it needed to happen, okay? So, if that resonates, 333, again, let's get into your reading. All right, pile 1, you might be drawn to pile 3. as well. That's just a random ass thing, but you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I know some of you guys watch the whole thing, so you're like, I'm gonna watch it anyway, so don't tell me. But some of you guys, you don't. And if you don't ever do it unless you feel called to or you were already thinking about it. Okay. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Somebody asked me to put crystals, and I was gonna do something else instead of crystals, and I forgot to do it. So I'm gonna do it in my next reading to help you guys like pick or give you other options to pick. I might do a crystal and a sticker or something like that, you know? Alright, but let's get into it. What is this again? What about you do people fear? Or why do people fear you? Pile number 1. Let's get into it. Wow, okay. We have fake accounts. Wants you back. Very interesting. Rejected. Sorry, it's funny what I'm seeing because it's like, what? Okay. What do people fear about spy? Yeah, like look at this. 2 spy, we have twice. Secrets, stranger. Complete strangers are scared of you. They fear you. But also there's another message as to people who you were very close to. Even people that you're close to now fear that you might become a distant stranger because you might see something that you don't like, or you might betray them. Right? Because they could have paranoia. We have distracted. Wow, very interesting. And possibilities. Okay, let's get into it and then we'll do some tarot. Overall, what people fear about you is the potential to do something on social media. People either fear that you're going to see something, create a fake account, go stalking, and expose somebody, create a fake account and expose somebody. I don't know what this is, but it's also, we're going to clarify too, but it's also like people fear your growth on social media. And they watch you from fake accounts and they want you back because they're watching you in this flow and getting what you want and becoming successful, but they fear you're going to reject them. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is that people fear that you know their secrets and you could tell their secrets. You know what I'm saying? With this spy energy, people feel like, you're going to tell them. You're going to tell on them. You're gonna tell strangers about the fuck shit that they did and, like, expose them, write a book about them, put it in a movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I heard Casey Anthony. She created a TikTok and people came at her life. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. But it's like she was trying to, like, let go of the past and shit or, like, move past what she did. But it's like, nah, she did some shit, bro. And it's like some things you can't move past it, you know? People will always know you as that person who did that. And that's what these people are like. That's what they know me as. And are they going to tell strangers and tell everybody? Is that going to be my story? Is that going to be my reputation? Right? Other people are scared of you because they feel like you're going to distract them, okay? With your free-spirited and adventurous, risk-taking energy. You're the type of person who is like, oh, let's do this, let's go that, let's do this. And you're like, free and you're free-flowing and you could have like financial freedom or, be an entrepreneur. And it's like, people fear you because it's like, 1, I heard they fear not being able to keep up with you. 2, they fear as though you're gonna be over them, okay? Because there's one specific person, maybe you kind of took a step back from them, they want you back, and they fear that you're going to expose them or now that they're fake and they had an agenda, they were a covert operative, right? Espionage, undercover, faking it, like, and somebody fears that that they came into your life to distract you or were trying to, like, it's giving like destiny swap, but they can't destiny swap with you 444 because you're protected, but like Yeah, it's like people were trying to throw you off your path, and that's what people fear, is that they're gonna get karma for this, or they're gonna get exposed. Like, let's say they made fake accounts, right? And they're spying on you and they're talking shit to you and shit like that. And it's like they want to distract you or sidetrack you and block your possibilities and shit, but they can't, and they fear you finding out. They fear somebody talking about it. Maybe they told somebody that they did that and they feel like somebody's gonna be like, yo, did you know that this person did that? Okay, or a stranger or something. What is this fake accounts? This is so random. Judgment. The death. Yeah, I feel like people fear that you're gonna find out that they're watching you on fake accounts, especially like exes and shit like that with the lovers coming through. Yeah, because they know that you block them and they feel like you're gonna block them again. Because all they do is watch you, they stalk you. You know what I'm saying? They have not been able to move on from the situation, and they're scared that you're gonna find out. It's like they're begging, please, please don't block me on this one. Because you know how, like, certain things you can see, like if someone makes another account, and if you have their phone number in your phone, and it'll be like people you may know, or like suggested things, and then it'll be like that, like an account that has no name on it, but then it's connected to a number, and you're like, well, who the fuck is that? And then you start blocking it. You know, spy. Yeah, they feel like you're gonna tell their secrets. They feel like you're gonna tell the truth of the situations that you experienced with them. Okay, if there was violations, if there was betrayals, if there was things going on, and you found out and you ended it and you moved on because you saw that this was fake, you saw that this was toxic, you saw that this was whatever, a distraction, and you're gonna tell your truth, or maybe you're gonna tell your story, about the abuse or about the things that you experienced and stuff, and people are scared, like you're gonna tell strangers. You know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden you blow up on social media, and then you're telling people about the situations that you were put in. And then they're like, oh my God, there's millions of people seeing what I'm talking about. I mean, seeing what they're talking about me, Because there's been plenty of times where it's like, 10 of cups. It could even be fam and shit too. There's been plenty of times where it's like I've seen people on social media expose people, like this woman who was like she was bullied. She got the shit bullied out of her by this girl in high school. Everyone knew about it. She was just probably a bitch. There's certain people who are just a bitch, whatever. And I get it. Maybe she was going through shit, but it doesn't give the right for anyone to like really mistreat people. Like I understand you, but do better. Okay? Like we're all going through shit. But not everyone's throwing shit around. And yeah, at the end of the day, she ended up getting like a large following and stuff like that, and the girl who bullied her has a skincare spa thing, right? And she bullied her for her fucking acne. She used to call her pizza face and shit like that, and just be very rude and be like, ew, like walking by with her friends and just ha-ha-heing and doing just respectful ass shit. Like the audacity to hit her up is crazy. Then she hit her up on like, hey, beautiful, not even like apologizing or like owning up to it. No accountability, expecting a handout. Like it's gonna help her more than it helps you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just like shit like that. And then she went on and she exposed her, and then she had to turn off her comments on her account because people probably came at her neck talking hella shit, and she got her karma. She got her karma. Okay, karma always comes. Let me just say. Distracted? Yeah, you're busy and people are... The 10 of Cups came out again, bitch. I didn't even think it was gonna be like that, but it is. People, feel like you are no longer going to be distracted by them, and you have finally left them in the dust, and that's what they are fearful of. Okay, people who love you are fearful. Your job is fearful. They just feel like you're going to gain the strength to just pick up and leave and go celebrate with people who actually deserve you, because you're going to catch on to the backstabbing, the shit talking, and all the bullshit that they're doing behind the scenes. So yeah, and then people are fearing you kind of finding out about them, purposely trying to delay your happiness, sabotage. People have sabotaged you, and you're gonna find out about it, or they fear that you're gonna find out about it. Whew. I guess they don't really fear you. It's just they fear finding out, and they fear your intuition. They fear, you snitching on them. Not even that you're snitching on them. You telling your story. That's it. They fear you telling your story. So do tell your story. That's what we're gonna call it, pile 1. Check out another pile if you feel called to. If not, I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, what's going on, pile 2? It's me, Drea, and this is the good old-fashioned Owlsintuition. If you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post new content. And if it resonates, shoot me a thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. If you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description, but I will never message you for a reading, so just be careful of scammers. And we are going to get your current energy, okay? If this doesn't resonate, you can just leave, okay? You ain't got to do nothing besides that. You just move on with your day, okay? Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But you can watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Just do what makes you happy because it's your life, and you have free will, but be mindful of what you do with that free will. Okay, because, I'm an acquired taste and I'm not for everybody. And if I'm not for you, I don't know what to tell you. Like, do something else. It ain't got nothing to do with me. We just are not aligned. You know what I'm saying? So, you get it. You get it. It's going to resonate for those who it resonates for. Y'all know the deal. So, what is pile number 2's current energy to let them know that this is their pile? Pile 2's current energy. What do we got? We got roots of stability. That's beautiful energy coming through. So it seems as though instability is going to be leaving and there's massive change coming through. Okay, with the vortex of change at the back of the deck. Okay, you've had to embrace struggle, but now it's like you're embracing the unknown, okay? Things that you thought were impossible are going to be grounding into your reality, okay? But this is also a call to action for you to make sure that you're nurturing yourself and grounding and finding some kind of stability while still being free-flowing and understanding that your success is already in the roots, okay? The roots are there, but it's gonna bloom soon, but you have to wait a little bit longer. It's coming. Springtime is literally around the corner where I'm at, so you know what I'm saying? That's giving it's actually a couple days from now. To be real honest, but the warm weather is coming where I'm at, so just think of it as energetically for you, your springtime is coming, your flowers are about to start blossoming and blooming, the abundance, the stability, the security, the safety, it's coming to you, okay? Changes are coming in, and you are going to start taking divinely guided action and understand that you are protected. No matter what's going on outside of you, you will continue to adapt and thrive, and you will continue to make it to new levels and not be affected by those new devils, okay? You will see through illusion, you will see through the toxicity, you will see beyond what's going on in the 3D. Your 3D is going to be, even if it's chaotic, your inner reality is unscathed. You're no longer going to be reactive. You're no longer going to be triggered by projections or by the negativity that people are going to purposely try to spew on you because of your success that's coming in. It's like, when people become famous and shit, they become numb or they don't even read the comments. Not even numb to it, just like, okay, I get it, I see it, It is what it is, but that has nothing to do with me. What you saying right now, you spewing your toxicity because you're miserable or whatever your intention is to bring somebody down, it's a reflection of you. It has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're triggering people's demons with your success and they're going to project and spew and try to bring you down, but you're going to be rooted. The hurricane can't knock you down. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Okay? Like you're a fucking palm tree. You bend with that shit. You flow. Okay? So if that resonates at all, let's get into your reading. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. What do people fear about you, or why do people fear you? Pile 2. Oh, you know what I'm hearing? Randomly from High School Musical? No. Stick to the stuff you know. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Just stick to the status quo. Stick to the status quo. So one thing automatically with that song coming through, you already know. People fear your authenticity. They fear you breaking out and changing reality, okay? The way you change reality is like you're a trendsetter. You're a trailblazer. People fear that. People fear you getting influence clout, recognition for going your own way. You used to maybe get bullied for being unique or authentic, and now it's like people see that that was your superpower the whole time, and they fear you becoming famous, fear you becoming super successful, rich, whatever it is, and them not having a peace or not being able to do that because they're living a false life. They have the mask on and they never took it off, but they was hating on you because you never had that mask on, or you only masked a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because you masked out of trauma and attacks and shit, but now it's like you took that mask off and now people are scared because you're stepping into your power, so that's why people are fearing you right now. 1, 2, 3. This was a matter of time. It was just a matter of time for you to do that. Like, people already knew, because every time your mask would come off a little bit, or you would be your true self, they would attack you to make you put it back on, to make you small again. And that's what they fear, is like, 1, karma for that, and 2, that it's not going to happen again. They can't break you down. They can't make you feel small. They can't affect you anymore. And that's what people are fearing, which is crazy work. Why would you even... I digress. Let me not get too immersed in this. Let me just read and let's see. What do people fear about you? Bad reputation. Hooked. Always partying. Yeah, the people who wanted you to be hooked, and you know, the people maybe you used to party with, hang out with, okay, do like toxic habits and stuff with. You're in your peaceful era, reflecting and shit, and I think that people are reflecting on the fact that maybe they did some stupid shit and then they're getting karma, drama started. You're not with the drama, and they fear that you're gonna talk about this while you're hustling and shit. Kind of similar to another pile. It's like you're building yourself up, you found peace, and these people are still doing the same stupid ass shit that they was doing, and you're stepping into your king queen energy. And now it's like they also fear the fact that they're gonna be exposed, for trying to give you a bad reputation, because people are going to reflect on it and be like, nah, actually, no, because look at this. Look at this real quick. We have hustling. So you're hustling, right? You're making it rain. You're focused on your money. You ain't about this drama. And these people are putting on theatrics, right? But people are starting to reflect. People are starting to reflect on what was being said. You know what I'm saying? They're like, actually, that doesn't track. That doesn't make sense. What about pile 2 do people fear? Can we just get 1? Player. Wow. People fear that you're going to play with their heart. Okay? Players are scared to fall in love with you. Okay? People fear your wisdom. People fear the fact that you are teaching people, that you are a guide, that you are actually intelligent, and they fear that you're going to be seen as such. They knew this, but they fear that you're going to be seen as a mentor, seen in a high light. Okay? People are fearful of you talking to multiple people, or you talking to other people. Okay? People are also fearful that you're going to see them as a player and you have the wisdom to move away. Okay? There's one specific person who could have been a former player who maybe is fearful that you're going to find out about their reputation, or maybe you already know about their reputation, right? Maybe you already know that maybe they was doing sleeping shit, doing things, and just kind of like being a player. And it's like you found out about that and they want to come towards you, but they're like, well, is this person going to judge me? Withdrawn. People fear your ability to be independent, your ability to get shit done by yourself, which is crazy to me. They should be inspired, but they're fearful because it's like, they'll leave me. People fear you gonna like outdo them, leave them, play them, stun on them, trapped. People fear the fact that they can't keep you captive, keep you tied down and stuck for long. It's like they want you to feel either alone, right? They want you to feel lonely, but you're thriving by yourself. Look at this tree. You still got your leaves, even though there's no other trees around you. You're thriving. You thrive in your solidarity, and people fear that you're going to come out of this on top, which is crazy. So you might be isolated. Maybe you took a step back from a group of people, right? You're no longer pouring into their cups, and these people are fearful that you're going to stay by yourself. Like if a player was playing with you, talking to other people, and you took a step back, right? You said absolutely not, right? Now they're fearful that you're gonna, never come back. They're fearful that you reflected and you learned the lesson with this educator. You saw the lesson and you figured out, actually, no. Okay, what is this bad reputation? What do people fear about pile 1? Pile 2, excuse me. We have the Page of Cups. Yeah. People are fearful that you're going to, give them a bad reputation because they're still in this Page of Cups energy and you're whole and complete by yourself, thriving. Okay, you rebuilt yourself and your solidarity. What is this player? And these people are still doing the same shit, hanging out, immature, doing facades and shallow, shit, not working on themselves, doing the same shit different day. It's given like some people who, like, they may have a good amount of money, but they're not really living life. You know what I'm saying? Or they're unhealed and they go to work and then they complain and then they go drink and smoke and then they do it all over again the next day. And then the weekend is when they get to party and fuck and whatever, right? What is this player? Yeah, literally, 8 of Cups. Walk away. People fear that you're going to, the moon, that you're going to see right through them. People fear your intuition. People fear your intuition because they feel like you just know more than them. They feel like you would draw right away because you caught on to them. There's people you walked away from who hasn't realized that, you're not coming back. And they're fearful. They're like, is this really the time? They're really not coming? Yeah, they're really not coming back. Okay, this is it. Like, you're done. Educator. The world. Oh, you have mentors and people who taught you shit, people who thought they were always going to do better than you, fearful that you're going to become more successful and more happy than them. Fearful that you're going to see that they're actually, they've served their purpose, right? Let's say you're taking a course or you have a teacher and shit like that and you're done, you're like, actually, we're good. I learned what I needed to learn and that's it. Thank you for your service. And then you close out the cycle and you move forward and you get that success. But this person was actually using you, right? With this mentor and then this 5 of Swords over here, it's like this person was actually picking your brain, seeing your perspective, saying things and seeing your rebuttal to try and like copy you and emanate what you were putting out and shit, because deep down they always knew that you were actually the educator, but you're a student for life as well, which is why you're the educator, because when you constantly learn, you teach what you know based off of your wisdom, and you're not the type of person who's just teaching shit just to teach shit. You experience shit. You talk about what you know. Withdrawn Tower. Yeah. People fear you just leaving them behind and going towards your success straight up like that. Like, it's the same shit. Like, they fear your boundaries. They fear you kind of creating your new life, telling, not even telling your story, just like telling your story to the world, but not in regards to them, like part one. It's just saying like you telling your story and becoming famous. Like, people feel like you're going to become famous and they're left behind, and their reputation is going to be trash and they can't affect your reputation, and you're going to continue to grow with other people, and that's why you turned your back on them and you leveled up, and people are fearful that you're going to actually make something of yourself, which you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're fearful that you're going to outdo them in this one-sided competition. This is crazy. They're fearful that they're going to be exposed for trying to, block you, destiny swap with you, copy you, etc., etc. They're fearful that they're not going to be able to succeed without you as well, because they were copying you, picking your brain, they're feeding off your energy. This could be old friends, fam, and shit like that. Someone who was younger than you, who like was inspired by you at first, but then it kind of became toxic because they, instead of trying to figure out themselves, they see your success and they're like, okay, maybe if I copy them, word plagiarism. It's like plagiarism. People who try to plagiarize your energy, your essence, your aura, everything about you, right? They couldn't do it, and now they're fearful because, one, you cut them off because you probably caught on, but two, it's like they actually have to put in the work for themselves, and they're fearful because you were actually the one who was helping them to heal, helping them to be better, helping them to get more connected to themselves and understand their worth, and now it's like they are lost without you. Yeah, you were an inspiration, and now it's like you withdrawn yourself, and it's shocking because now these people don't have access to you, but you were the one who was keeping them going, keeping them moving, keeping that light on, guiding light, pretty much, teaching them, mentoring them, and they're fearful now because you closed out that cycle that, where can I learn now from? Where can I get this energy from? There's no one like this person, okay? Whether romantic, familial, or friendship, you slap that shit closed, and now everyone's fearful because it's like, you're gonna be good on your own. You can do good all by yourself instead of I can do bad all by myself. You can do good all by yourself, and you're gonna succeed, and people know this, and they're gonna be left behind. So that's what we're gonna call it, Pile 2. My goodness. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, what's up, Pile 3? Last but never least, welcome or welcome back. It's me, Drea. Let's get into your reading. But first, if you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I post new stuff. And if it resonates, do what it do. Like, comment, share. Thank you. And if you want to book a reading, my email is in the description. But I will never message you for a reading, so just be careful of scammers. Wow, you are going to have new sources of income coming to you very soon. Unexpected income, maybe that's what it is. The income of your dreams, or the job of your dreams is coming through as well. But yeah, so we're gonna get your current energy to see if this is even your pile. If this doesn't resonate, do what you gotta do. Watch another pile, watch another reading, watch another reader. Just do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, it is your life. And if it doesn't resonate, you can watch another reader. Do what you gotta do, Like, I'm not for everybody, babe. Okay? And I'm sorry if it doesn't resonate, You can just move on with your life. Alright, pile number... What is this? Pile number 3 is current energy. Worth the effort. Alright. You've been on a journey and it's been slow, stagnant, frustrating. You've had anxiety about the fact that something has been coming slow, right? And it's like, you can feel the energy of you being in a new energy, a new era, a new timeline, whatever you want to call it, a new world, right? But with this worth the effort, the challenges are going to make sense. You're going to understand everything was worth it. Every step that you took, every pullback, every push forward, every block, every detour, every side thing, you're going to understand exactly why it happens. They're bringing me back to when I was applying to the dispensary, and it was taking so long, so I started to apply to other dispensaries, and then I was going to have an interview at another dispensary, and I ended up not going to that interview because I was like receiving the message as to like, just trust and have faith, because I was stressed out because of money. It was like 3 months. I got the job, right? And I was just waiting for them to get me in, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, what's going on? Whole time behind the scenes, there was somebody who was fucking sexually assaulting people there who finally got fired. And the day after he got fired is the day I came into that bitch. And I was like, okay, would he violate me? Like, damn. Is that what was gonna happen? Do I need to be scared? Okay, like, but yeah. And he was toxic. He hired me though, but maybe he hired me for the wrong reasons. I don't fucking know. Anyway, but yeah, so more adventures coming in. Continue to focus on having that childlike, in like present and grounded energy. Miracles are possible. Magic is possible. Look at the world through a different lens. Tap into that childlike essence. Know that the challenges are coming to an end, and you're going to receive the rewards that were destined for you regardless of how long it took. It was just a matter of time, baby. It was just a matter of time. And now it's like you're going to have the courage to put even more effort, okay? Maybe you're going to be putting more effort into another situation. Maybe you're going to go start traveling and exploring, but you're going to receive something that's going to give you the freedom and the wisdom to understand why it took so long. Okay, I always talk about how like the bigger things that you're trying to manifest, they take more time because things have to align in the universe. So it's not going to just come right away. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not meant to happen right away because there's things that need to be moved and shit like that. And maybe, there's things you need to let go of and stuff, and you're doing that, and that's why. But I feel like it's outside of you. I feel like you're just in like a stagnant energy where it's like, that you're ready for new, and that you've already completed what you needed to complete. That you let go of what you needed to let go of. That you've done the shadow work and the healing, and you're just like, okay, well, why? I did all this. It has nothing to do with you. It's not a punishment and stuff like that. It's pretty much other things being removed and place in the right way. So right now, focus on inspired action. Focus on, maybe traveling, going out into nature and shit like that, or doing things that bring back that fun into your life. Focus on having fun and bringing that light and happiness into your life without having it attached to something else. Like, do what you can now to feel good and feel as like you would feel if you got those manifestations, instead of feeling the lack of those manifestations, because also that blocks you. Or it just kind of delays it even further, I guess you can say. But if that resonates, let's get into your reading. All right, let's get into it. What about you do people fear? Okay, why do people fear you? Oh, I heard the wrath of God. People know that you're one with God, that you are chosen, that you are, people just know that you're different, okay? Whether they use the verbiage or not, light worker, starseed, chosen one, blah blah blah, they just know that when they do F-ish to you, their life goes to trash, right? So they know, or they fear karma or something. They fear God's wrath because you moved on, or like because they did shit behind your back, or maybe when you moved on, they started doing a smear campaign and talking hella shit, and then they started getting karma, but it didn't happen right away, right? So they fear that. They fear like what's coming. Why'd I hear the rapture? Interesting. What do people fear about pile 3? Ooh. Pile 3, people fear your mouth. Ego. People fear your mouth. People fear you getting too big-headed, or not even that's what they call it, but I feel as though like you actually like stepping into your power and understanding you that mother effer, okay? You are the best, okay? And I'm not saying you're in your own lane, of course, but like you're the best at what you do and what you do it, and people are fearing you hurting them, okay? You leaving them. You reading them like a book, reading them to filth, and then turning the fuck away. Okay? People fear your intuition again, though, with this creeping energy. And people fear you being unbothered while they're just haunted by the memories of you. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. People fear you having groupies and those groupies attacking them. It's giving like someone comments like hateful shit on your video, and then everyone in the comments start attacking that person, and then they're like, oh shit, let me delete this comment because damn, everyone's coming at my neck. Or like, again, like similar to another pile, when somebody does some shit and then they talk about it and then they tag them, and then everyone starts like, it's given like those Karens. You ever seen those videos where the Karens will do stupid shit and then all of a sudden the video goes viral, right? And then all of a sudden everyone starts calling this person's work because all their shit gets exposed. They know where they work, they know where they live, everything gets exposed, and they fear that's what people fear. People fear that like if they do something to you, bad to you, try to do this, you'll talk about it, people will find out, and they'll get attacked. And also just attacked spiritually as well. I feel like some of this has happened to others. Okay. People fear your glow up with this athlete, but also running away. So some people are fearful that you're going to run away. People fear your harvest. People know that you're destined to continue to grow and glow and become better because you already have proven that you were doing that, but it was just moving really slow because of the environment that you were in, because of, you were still growing even though it was winter. You know what I'm saying? You were growing underneath that snow. But now it's like you can blossom and bloom, and that's what you're about to do, and that's what people fear, because they're all up in this nasty-ass energy, and you're just growing and glowing while they make more mistakes, and they also are realizing that they made a mistake, and they fear you just running away. They fear you gaining your energy again and gaining your strength, and they fear your life speeding up and you actually succeeding, which is very sad to me. What do people fear about pile 3? Secrets again, mysteries. People fear like what they don't know about you. They want to creep on you, but they're also fearful to creep on you because they don't know what they might find out. They fear your story. They know that something's going on. People fear that people fear you because they have secret feelings for you, but they're trying to suppress them. Okay? Concealing, yeah. People feel like you're gonna find out about them being a secret admirer, or you're gonna find out about them having a crush on you or something like that, and you're just gonna be unbothered. Yeah, because their ego is hurt. People fear approaching you because they feel like you're just not gonna allow it. You're just gonna be like, absolutely not. You're not gonna respond to the message. You're gonna be like, hi, and then bye. And it's like people are fearful that you're gonna be so cold and so mean to them if you see them for whatever reason. But what did they do in order to feel that way? You know what I'm saying? Also, people fear seeing you in person. Some people who haven't seen you since you guys departed in your friendship, or you guys stopped talking, or you guys stopped dating, or whatever, they fear that they're going to see you out and about, or they fear that you're gonna see them, or something like that. Like they're like, oh, I'm gonna see this person at the grocery store, so they're scared, or something like that. Ego, bitch. They fear falling in love with you. People fear falling in love with you. There's people who have love with in there that are in love with you, who are letting their ego get in the way, but they fear that you're gonna find happiness somewhere else because they're not running towards you or approaching you. Well, that's not your fault. The fuck? Pal 3 is gonna do what they gotta do. You think Pal 3 is gonna wait for you? Yeah, but definitely people fear like your bluntness. Or tell it like it is, okay? You tell it like it is, and people are fearful of that mouth. You're very, very blunt. You know? Athlete. The Emperor. I'm telling you. Bossing up. Looking good. Feeling good. Improving your life, okay? Let's say you've been obese your whole life and shit like that. People are fearful that you're going to get a big ass head. Ego, okay? The Emperor. You're gonna be too cocky. You're gonna be hella confident now that you're losing some weight. I feel like you're either working on your body, mind and soul, you're improving your health, even your finances. People fear you becoming successful on your own, becoming an entrepreneur. Some people at your job, or maybe your job, fears you quitting. Yeah, fool. Taking a leap of faith on yourself. People fear that you're gonna boss up in every way and not need anybody. That's their ego. What is this obscurity? People you walked away from. 8 of Cups. 888. Well, let me see this too. Yeah, 2 of Cups in the reverse, pretty much confirming what I said. You're not stressed about anyone from your past, but people are in their head and thinking obscure thoughts that you're gonna tell. Excuse me. Yeah, negativity. You're gonna tell. You're gonna snitch on them. Like, similar to another pile, you're gonna tell them what they did to you, whether it was abuse, whether it was shade, whether it was, you're gonna snitch on them. People are scared that you're gonna, like, start spreading the rumors. So I'm hearing, stop spreading those rumors around. Stop spreading the lies. Maybe people lied on your name, and they're fearful that it's going to be exposed, illuminated. They fear their obscurity being exposed. Like, if someone was really trying to what the fuck? People were trying to turn people against you, or if people were trying to spread malicious lies and make you look crazy and shit behind the scenes. And it's like, they fear that they're gonna be exposed. Someone's gonna talk to you. They fear like that them telling somebody something, and then someone else coming up to you and being like, yeah, this person said this, and you exposing it. You know what I'm saying? It's a mystery right now to people. What they're saying, it's a mystery because it's like fogged, no one knows because no one talked to you yet, until people go up to you and talk to you and get the reasoning. And that's what people are fearing. They're fearing that happening, and then them getting exposed, or people clapping back and be like, why the fuck did you tell me that this happened when that's not really what happened? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Anything else? I didn't do this for any of the other piles, so don't tell them. No, I'm just kidding. You might have come from those piles. It just randomly came to me to do it. Yeah, people fear your success, pile 3. They fear you bossing up because it's been a matter of time. You've been working towards this. They fear you being too busy for them, outgrowing them. They fear you making massive changes, knocking down this tower and leaving them. They fear you getting what you want, getting what you desire. Okay? They fear you kind of breaking their heart, but also healing from their heartbreak, from your heartbreak. But yeah, choosing somebody else. Someone is scared. Someone is scared. Someone is like scared that you're gonna go it's not even like you're cheating on them because you're not in a relationship with them, but it's something someone's like possessive over you or has fantasies about you and is like, yeah, that's my future wife or husband, but it's okay. I'm gonna have fun and do this. And it's like, if the shoe is on the other foot, like, you know, it's like, damn, they're having fun over here, you're having fun, and it's like, you know, oh, this person has the audacity to go out and date new people and shit like that and leave me behind. Bitch, you was playing the whole time. If you wanted something serious, you should have made that known, but you didn't. You wasn't want to be in your playaways. You wanted to keep it light, and I'm just not like that right now. I want something real, you know. All right, that's what we're gonna call it. Beautiful. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you next time.